Warning: the following video contains amateur chess content. Viewer discretion is advised.
So if you clicked on this video, you want to learn how to make money playing chess. Okay, I have a very simple solution, but it requires all of us. Okay? I've sat on the sidelines for a while now and kind of watched chess. Lack development, no pun intended. You see all these other sports, these competitive games, video games even. People are playing for large sums of money, right? So why aren't we doing that in chess? It's just kind of always been that way is the answer, right? So if you're like me, you're not Magnus Carlsen, right? You're not going to be a grandmaster. You're not going to make chess money off chess that way. So stick around to the next part of this video, and I'm going to explain how we can just revolutionize the chess landscape. Give us something to play for, spice things up, and just have a good time. All right, so stick around. Let's get right into it. 2 words: Tilted Tuesday. An obvious spinoff of Titled Tuesday, but I think it's pretty clever. So essentially, I want to put together tournament-style games for amateur players from 500 ELO all the way up to 2000, arguably almost master level. Okay, and we have people arranged in groups of like ELO, 5 separate categories. The first one, 500 to 800, 801 to 1099, 1100 to 1400, 1401 to 1699, and lastly 1700 to 2000. So this is the first draft, I guess you could say. I don't have that many subs, but I would love to put together 4 players from each of these subcategories of ELO rating. And they're pretty much just going to compete for cash prizes. I'm going to make YouTube videos, and then eventually the goal is to stream this live on Twitch. I'll commentate over it. We'll all laugh. We'll all cry. It'll be a great time. So bracket style, winner moves on. And just for example, kind of how we would group this, we're going to group players together by most like ELO. So for example, say player 1 is 780, player 2 is 520, player 3 is 600 on the dot, and player 4 is, I don't know, 799. Okay, we're going to group player 1 and player 4 together because they're most like ELO. It's the closest to one another, so kind of how chess.com does it. And then player 2 and player 3 would also play each other. It'll be winner moves on. So in this example, say player 1 and player 4 play each other, player 1 wins. He'll move on and face the winner of the other duo. And then the winner of that game will receive the cash prize for their ELO bucket. So a total of 5 prizes for each rating range. And then there will also be a loser's game. And this is just for bragging rights. You won't win anything, but you can at least say you didn't lose twice, right? You didn't lose both games, which is good. You know, it's good for the morale, which is arguably more important than the money. What makes this spicy and interesting is this bounties idea. Okay, so I'll go through these real quick. Don't pay too much attention to the prize amounts. I know these aren't very big, but I'm going to be paying this out of my own pocket. The goal would be to eventually, do this on a larger scale. Say we had 100 people that were trying to play, 500 people, 1,000 people. I want to stream this live on Twitch, and then any money that I receive from subscribers would help contribute to these prize pools. So these could get very large, right? 15 could turn to 150 really quick if we could get some steam behind this. So it's up to us, right? It's kind of just always been like, there's just no money in chess unless you're playing at the master level. And 99% of us that watch, enjoy, play, talk about chess, we're somewhere in here or even below, sadly. So let's go through the bounties. The first one, the lowest couple, $5 prize. If you fork the king and the queen with your knight, you'll win $5. If you can deliver checkmate with a pawn, you'll win $5. Play one brilliant move in a game, you'll also win $5. Moving on to the more difficult ones, we have checkmate in under 10 moves. Please don't invite your buddy to the game and let him scholars mate you in 4 moves. It'll be pretty obvious unless you are here, but it'll still be pretty obvious, so please don't do that. Win without moving your queen from its starting square. If you play an entire game of chess and you never touch your queen piece and it sits right there on d8 or D1, wherever it is, I forget what square it is, D1 or D8, you will win $10. So if you play an entire game down a queen, look, bro, what's your Venmo, right? The next one, if you can come back and win a game from a 12 plus point material deficit. So say, God forbid, the first 10 moves of the game, you hang your queen and you hang a bishop and you're down 12 points of material. If you win that game, you win $15. The next one, if you can win 3 consecutive Tilted Tuesday matches. So if you come back on the show, I guess you could call it, 3 times and you win 3 consecutive games, you'll be awarded $15. I'm going to be keeping track of this. I'm going to have a leaderboard. It's going to be really fun. It'll be on display at all times. So, you know, if you're good at chess and this thing gets pretty big, you could be on the wall of fame. You never know. Play 2 or more brilliant moves. You're going to win $15. And then for each additional brilliant move past 2, you're going to get $5. So if you play 5 brilliant moves in a game somehow, first of all, you're goated. And second of all, you're going to win $15 plus 15 more for the additional 3. So $30 total. If you can deliver a checkmate using your knight, and your bishop, this means no other pieces involved. You can't have a pawn blocking a square for the king. You can't have a rook or a queen pinning a pawn. No other piece involved. If you can mate with just these 2 pieces, you'll win $20. And then the last 2, if you can castle and you castling delivers a checkmate, $25. $25, and I honestly might run around the room. En passant checkmate. I almost made this one more. But I'm scared of collusion in this introductory phase. If you can deliver a checkmate with en passant, $50. $50, and once again, I will probably take off my shirt and run around the room screaming and probably break my monitor. So $50. And then finally, the eligibility requirements. Real easy. You got to do 3 things for me. First, you got to join my Discord server. This is where we're going to work out all the details. I'm going to get yourchess.com information. We're going to become friends so I can spectate your game live. We're going to figure out your elo, find you a pairing, all that stuff. So join the Discord server. There will be a link in the description and also probably on screen somewhere like right here. Number 2, you got to be a sub to my YouTube channel. So subscribe, helps get the word out. We'll make this thing huge. It'll be a lot of fun. And then third and lastly, your chess.com account must be more than 90 days old, and you have to have a minimum of 50 games played on that account. And this has to be rapid time control. You can't have 50 bullet games. Has to be, let me go ahead and edit that. Because we just can't have that, right? We don't want someone that's 1700 making a new account and registering for the 500 ELO tournament and winning it. This is also to discourage and prevent cheating. So I'm going to do as good as I can to vet opponents or vet contestants before they come on the show. I'm going to watch some of your games, do as much as I can to prevent cheating. There had to be something said about this because that's probably the biggest roadblock to this idea. But yeah, those are the requirements. So I won't waste any more of your time. I will ask one more thing of you. We can revolutionize chess and we can make it so much more exciting for amateur players like myself and you, unless Magnus is watching this, in which case you're the GOAT. But if you fall into any of these ELO categories, something like this should make you very excited. We could make this huge. If we had, imagine 1,000 people wanted to get in this tournament. I mean, this could be ginormous. We could build a really, really cool community and also win money in the process. So yeah, if you have friends that play chess, spread the word, subscribe to the channel, tell them to join the Discord, and let's have some fun. So without any further ado, we're going to get into a rapid game, and we'll end this video hopefully with a nice little win. I think I'm like 1 win away from being back over 1,000 ELO. So yeah, let's get right into the game. I'll see you guys on the chessboard. All right, YouTube, let's get into this chess game. Sorry for the lighting change. I just play a lot better whenever I'm in a dark room. So I think for this game, I used to play a lot of d4. I'm going to play d4 in this game, and I can play a London, or I can do like some kind of Catalan setup, even like a Queen's Gambit. Let's do something that we normally don't do on this channel. Okay, so he wants to hang on to the pawn. I really don't care though. It really doesn't make a difference to me one way or the other. I'm not really talking much, so I apologize. Um, Trying to figure out if there's any threats lurking that I'm kind of ignoring. I think this looks like a pretty good move now. Their pawn play isn't very great. They've opened up a lot of holes for me to... That sounds so bad. Um, there's a lot of ways for me to get in with my pieces here, it feels like. That move... I don't even know what that does. Let's just castle. Get the rook to the e-file. We can just trade queens. Honestly, I didn't even consider that move, honestly. But I think trading queens is probably going to be the way to go here. Because if I take, he takes, I take back, I don't think he's going to see that his rook is hanging. So we honestly might just get him with the old 1-2. Ooh, he does see it. Ooh, what a nice little... What a smart little guy. Such a smart little guy. But now we still get tempo. And the knight's trapped. Yeah, that was probably his best. That was probably his best bet. I think I'm okay to just start trading off pieces here. He just has no development at all. Yeah, literally negative development. So now it's just a question of what do I want to take with. If I take with the bishop, I kind of like it on this diagonal. And if I take with the knight, it's probably got better prospects on other squares, but it's doing a good job of blockading this pawn. But, I mean, we have protection of this square. And he could just play this, so let's take with the knight. And now I don't think it really matters where I put the knight. I think here's fine. It doesn't have too many prospects really anywhere, to be completely honest. There's got to be a way to trap this knight here. What about bishop here? Bishop here, pawn here. I think it's trapped. Yeah, I think we're going to get the knight trap. This also prevents him from castling, which is pretty nice. This is a pretty weakening move, but we're in the end game, right? There's really no pieces on the board that are going to mate us quickly, so... His rook is in literal jail. He honestly might be... The best move might just be to trade bishops with me. I don't know if he sees this or not, but... Oh, the knight... Yeah, no, the knight's trapped, because this can just come back. We hold this square. Yeah, that was probably his best bet. We can give a check, though. Which looks pretty good. And then we have another check. Wow, he came forward. That's insane. Just no respect at all. Is this mate? He just mated himself. We hold literally everything. He just mated himself. Oh, no, he didn't, because he has this, but... I think I'm going to win a rook. Oh, no, I'm not. That's crazy. So I guess I'm going to take with the pawn. Yeah, I guess I'll just take with the pawn. Now we have the knight pinned. So let's get the knight into the action. One way or another. What's the best way in? Maybe that? Yeah, I think I like this. Ooh, he's getting rattled. I think the rook to the open file. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this move. This guy is so desperate. It's actually kind of sad. Did that just completely stop my attack? I think this is still a pretty annoying move for him to deal with. He's getting bullied by my bishops. He's getting bullied so hard by the bishops. His knight's doing a good job of holding the square down. He wants a draw. I mean, can I just go here and try to gobble his pawns? Definitely not taking a draw. This guy's getting cooked. We have plenty of time to think about our moves. I even could start king walking, which would be pretty sick, honestly. Just trying to, I think maybe like something like this even. Or even something like this. I think it'll make him nervous if I start king walking. This is legit my first time playing the Queen's Gambit in like a serious game, I feel like. And it hasn't gone half bad. I might have to start playing this opening. I mean, his king is just completely cut off right now. Like, these are the only squares that it can live on. Besides the one that it's already occupying. And then we're blockading two of the pawns from coming forward. It's not good for him. I think a pawn move is in order. I just don't know what pawn move. Like, I'd love to get the G pawn here and move the knight, but for some reason that just looks super wrong. Okay, but now we can just attack the rook. Yeah, I don't think I need to spend too much time. Yeah, now we just need to get the knight in there. Now we just need to get the knight in there somewhere. Something like this. This is actually a super complicated game. I don't know what the best move is here. Maybe this. Outpost the knight. I don't know. This looks pretty good. Or not outpost the knight, but at least have protection against the bishop. I could even slide the rook over here to the f-file. Ooh, he almost trapped me. Oh, that was not a good move. That was my first bad move. All right, we got to come back with it. Yeah, I think I have to take, right? I mean, there's really nothing else I can do. No, that's not a horrible exchange for us, right? This is insane. Straight up. Straight up insanity. I need to hurry up, though. I think the bishop's happy here. Yeah, now I probably need to move the knight. Could try to threaten this pawn. We do have a check, now that I'm just not realizing. Let's see what the opponent does. I'm just going to start moving very quickly. Try to capitalize on just our completely winning position, at least it feels like. This kind of looks like the only move we got, for real. Now we can go here, but this looks like it makes some sense. He's got some counterplay, though. I will not deny that. Let's get his rook out of here. I just have a horrible feeling he's going to somehow... I have a terrible feeling that he's somehow going to make a queen out of one of these pawns. Okay. We're just going to threaten... We're going to threaten a fork on the rook and the king. I don't know if he sees it or not. That would be pretty sweet if we got that, though. Yeah, he didn't see it. Oh my god, we mated him! We checkmated him there? Yeah, I guess that's his own... Wow. We hold both of these. That's disgusting. What a beautiful game to have with this video, with the announcement. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Alright, we played the Queen's Gambit. I didn't even see mate there. That was insane. It's not liking the opening. We're actually almost completely lost. Yeah, it hates the opening. What's up with this move? It says that this allows the opponent to win material, but we didn't do anything. We put a bishop on e3. Alright, we castled. They took with the knight. We went from completely losing to completely winning after one knight move. Yeah, I mean, but how do you not, bro? If you're him, how do you not put your knight here? What the hell is that? What the hell is knight h5? Look, I suck at chess, but I know two things, or one thing. If your knight move starts with H or A, you're ass. You're fucking ass. All right, we castled. Took with the queen, offering the trade. Then he did some weird shit. Yeah, not the order I would have done it, but we won a piece. He's just got 2 pawns. Should have went for the check immediately. I think we did it after the rook trade. No, we still did. We were tunnel visioned on keeping it from castling and then also the prospect of trapping the knight. Then we gave the check. Yeah, we're slicing him with the bishop pair here. I mean, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. This was literally checkmate if he didn't have the f-pawn. Shouldn't have even taken, which is interesting. Should have dropped the bishop back. Let's see that. Yo, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay. What's happening? Alright, well, so I should have came back here, and I'm guessing this is the idea. This isn't even the idea? Yeah. Well, don't know what to say. He started king walking. We got our rook in. This was a good move by him. This was probably the only move that he played this game that I was like, that was a really good move. Ooh. King G2, best move. We started walking the king. Disgusting. Oh, we missed. Oh my god, he hung the rook. He hung the rook and I didn't even see it. Oh, thank god we still got the win. I know there's going to be some comments just shouting for that. Disgusting. Yeah, then we just started cooking, bro. We just started cooking. It was a mistake to trade rooks. But he should have done it. And then we were cooking up what I thought was just a fork, but it actually was just mate. That was one of the grossest checkmates I've got so far in this game, but all right, this is going to be a long one already because of the intro. But I'll go ahead and just recap again. Please share this idea with your friends. Let's get everyone in the Discord and let's make some money. Let's have some fun, right? I don't know what's going on in the chess landscape, but there's some untapped potential for sure. So, yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. Join that Discord, subscribe to my YouTube, comment, all that good stuff. If you ever want to watch a live, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/curbchess. And yeah, what a beautiful checkmate. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.